Hello, my name is Vincent Schoondewoerd and I'm an imaging specialist at SVI, where I'm also responsible for the marketing and the science. Today I'm going to talk about the possibilities of accessing Huygens, with a focus on everywhere use. Huygens Everywhere is a flexible way of accessing the existing Huygens packages, Localizer, Essential and Professional, everywhere with a login. How can we access and could we access Huygens already? For example, a computer-specific license for Huygens Core installed on a powerful workstation can be accessed via the web interface Huygens Remote Manager, allowing you to use Huygens via your web browser from anywhere. Or maybe you're more familiar with image restoration and analysis using Essential, Professional and Localizer running on a local computer. It has always been possible to use a Huygens license with many users within the same local network via remote display. For optimal experience of Huygens on your local computer, there's also the option of floating, where one or more Huygens licenses can float within a range of IP addresses. So you could use Huygens on your own computer on your campus. Also, floating licenses offer the option of remote display. As a side note, if you and your colleagues have many images to process in HRM Core or with Essential, Professional or Localizer, there's a possibility of batch processing. Huygens task schedulers are present to process thousands of images. So what does Huygens Everywhere add to all these solutions? It adds the freedom to use Huygens Localizer, Essential and Professional on any computer you like to use. Whether you are traveling by train, working from home, enjoying some fresh air in the park, or are in the lab or office, simply start Huygens and use your login. What do you need to run Huygens Everywhere on your computer? Of course, you need an internet connection. Then you also need an SVI username and password. And last, you need to install Huygens current or previous version. Now we are at 2010, or the previous version 2004. So let's create a username. Visit our website svi.nl and create an SVI username on the registration page. After you've done this, you have immediate access to the download page from where you can download and install the Huygens Suite. The Huygens Suite contains all Huygens packages. If you are the owner and maybe also a user of the license, we will give you username admin rights. This will be for Huygens Everywhere use and also for access to the SVI user portal. I will explain this in a second. If you are a user of Huygens Everywhere, you need to send your username to the license owner. He or she can give you then permission to use Huygens Everywhere by adding your username in the SVI user portal. The license owner is in full control of the use of Huygens Everywhere via this SVI user portal. After you log in as an admin in this user portal, you can see every license under a group name. The product is shown below that, and in this example this is Huygens Localizer, and all active options within this Huygens license are listed below that. You can also see here the maximum number of concurrency seats, also known as simultaneous instances, which are available for this license, in this case 2. This number depends on the number of concurrency seats that you have purchased. As the administrator, you can now add a username and you can assign one or more of the available concurrencies to that username. So now everything is ready. We have a computer linked to the internet with Huygens installed, and we have an active SVI username. Let's use Huygens Everywhere. We can simply start Essential, Professional or Localizer from one of the icons on your desktop. Then you log in when prompted, or you click on the Huygens Everywhere in the main window. Enter your login credentials and you're ready to go. Use the most reliable deconvolution and restoration options that are available and 3D visualize and analyze your high quality data. Realize that Huygens is extremely well suited for everywhere use, since its high quality 3D visualization and analysis can be used on any computer or laptop. You do not need an expensive graphics card. So how does Huygens Everywhere work if you log in a second time at another place? It's very simple. You can just take over your own instance. What happens if you log in and all concurrencies are in use by other users? Well, first another user needs to end a session first, and then you can access Huygens. Only the administrator, the admin user, can end an active session of a user if this is needed. So there's no conflict of jobs. So how can I get Huygens Everywhere? Well, if you are an existing customer with a NodeLock license, you can upgrade your license to Everywhere use for 40% of the list price for one concurrent seat. This is 25% for 2 concurrent seats, 30% for 3 concurrent seats, and of course you can have even more. And as a typical example, we have for a basic confocal license for 1,400 euros, approximately 1,600 US dollars, you can add 3 concurrent seats to a confocal license. Customers with an existing floating license can upgrade free of charge to Everywhere use. And I'd like to mention that the maintenance and upgrade prices for floating and Everywhere use have dropped significantly. New Huygens customers can visit our website svi.nl, look for the web shop, and there they can get their own subscription with a monthly and yearly payment. If you prefer a different payment option or you like to have a more customized license, we find with you the optimal solution. So just contact us at sales@svi.nl. So at the end I want to thank you, and I want to answer some questions now. But first I want to say, of course, that you can try Huygens Everywhere. Simply go to our website or contact us. So there are a couple of questions. Okay. I have a license already, and I've upgraded. I have a license already and I upgrade to Huygens Everywhere. What happens if I stop the maintenance? Well, Everywhere use requires a valid maintenance contract. If the maintenance contract stops, your license will become node-locked again. And the second question is, what if I share my user account with someone else? Well, in general, we advise you to create your own personal account. You can share your user account with colleagues, yet the consequence is that the usage needs to be organized. So probably you need to come up with a kind of a booking system. Can I have multiple Everywhere licenses? Yes, sure. You will also see them in the SVI portal. You can have they can have different options, similar options. You can have a professional and a localizer license. That is all possible. And you can assign users to every individual license. Okay, so at the end I want to thank you again for listening in, and if you have any further questions, just don't hesitate to contact us. Bye bye.